I'm going to start talking now. Had to wait for the stream to start up. Welcome. It's your boy. It's your homie. MegaMage224. Back with another video. It's been a while. What was my last video? It was probably... Um... To my knowledge, it was the Dead by Daylight Blight video. No, the Genshin Impact one. It was the Genshin Impact, I think. Which was quite a while ago. So welcome, Phantom Abyss. I've been waiting on this game for a while. And quite frankly, I've been enjoying it. The point in today's video is, it's actually a PSA. Never really done one of these before, but I figured, hey, I'll let some newcomers know a mechanic in this game. I'll let some of them know about a mechanic in this game that's not really stated. And, maybe it can help you out and find the whip of your lifetime, the whip that you would like to start taking with you into future runs. So before I even start talking about what I'm talking about, I'm just going to point out, yes, I know I only have 27 green keys, 2 blue keys. I've been buying a bunch of whips. That's why I only have 27 green keys. And the fucking game crashes a lot. So every time, you fucking buy a whip and the game crashes, you fucking lose the keys and you lose the whip. So, um, that's that. And then as for the blue keys, I've attempted, I think, 2 blue runs, uh, but both times the game's crashed. So I've never made it. I've never died in a blue run. Game's just crashed. So that's why I've just been sticking to green for now. Anyways, the mechanic that I learned about, which I called it cleansing until I learned what it was actually called, which is blessed. Um, but if you complete a run, a relic run, with a whip, any whip, you bless it. I'm going to keep calling it cleanse throughout this video because it just rolls off the tongue more, and that's what I originally called it, and so I like that more. But it's officially called blessing the whip. But whenever you complete a relic run with the whip, you bless it. So what does blessing the whip do, young sir MegaMage224? Well, blessing a whip takes away the negative effect that the whip has on you as a player. So whenever you first start the game, this is the whip that you're going to have, an adventurer whip. It's simply a whip. You can whip to and fro places, and that's it. There's no thing that it does for you. There's nothing that it takes away from you. It's just a whip. But then after you complete your first relic run, you get a green relic. You then start unlocking the ability to buy more whips, which, by the way, I've noticed I can no longer buy any more whips. I guess that this is all the game has right now. Which I wouldn't doubt because it is in early access. But, whenever you get the ability to start buying whips, there's a plethora. Technically, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 different whips, including the Adventurer whip, to my knowledge, that you can get as of right now. Maybe you can get more with like some blue keys later. That's what I'm going to assume. I couldn't. I mean, then again, I have blue keys, and I can't buy any. But then again, you probably have to complete a blue relic run. Yeah, I'm going to assume. Do not quote me on what I just said. I think that you can probably buy more whips. Just has to be with some blue keys, which I don't have any. I mean, I do have blue keys, but I've not completed a blue relic run yet, so that's probably why I can't buy any if that is the case. But enough of that. What I'm trying to say is you can start unlocking the ability to get different whips, and they do different things. So, for example, the Crikey whip, right? Notice how it says you gain a heart container. So, by default, you have 3 hearts at the start of a run. But with this whip, if you take it in with you to a run, you will start off with 4 hearts. But, excuse me, the downside is standing in water hurts you. So that's honestly not too bad of a whip. I mean, when are you really just standing in water? There's actually a loophole around this whip. If you run through water, you don't get hurt. It's literally when you're standing in it. Um, but yeah. And then you got this whip, the bone whip. You drop coins in water to heal. So if you're low on health, you just stand in some water. You drop some coins for some health. But the downside is you drop coins when damaged. So if you take damage, whether it's from a trap, whether it's from a guardian, whether it's from fall damage, you lose coins. Uh, then you got this whip, obsidian whip. Chests contain 50% more coins, which is great. You're literally getting 50% more coins than you were prior to using this whip. But phantoms steal coins, and phantoms are the ghosts of past players that are in most of the temples that you're running alongside you, right? So you get the point. There's different whips that do different things, and the trend is there's always a plus, but with every plus, there's a negative to the whip. But if you take a whip with you into a run, and then you grab a relic, doesn't matter if it's a green, doesn't matter if it's blue, red, orange, I'm going to assume, because I've only done it with green relics. But if you take a whip with you into a relic run, and you grab a relic, not only do you get the relic, but you bless the whip that you had equipped at that time. So, for example, this whip right here, cable whip. Notice the glowing gold aura, right? Compared to this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. And then that one also is blessed. So we'll get to that one in a second. But um, this is the cable whip, and normally you gain 2 heart containers, but blessings are 30% more expensive, which in and of itself, unblessed is not that good for long runs, at least. I mean, maybe for a short, quick green key run, it's not bad. You know, you're literally getting 2 hearts extra. Um, blessings are more expensive, but if you're just going for a green relic, I mean, it doesn't matter. You just gotta do what you gotta do to get the relic, I guess. But like I said, in and of itself, not that good of a whip. But since I completed a relic run with it, I noticed that afterwards, I I no longer had that negative effect of losing or making blessings 30% more expensive. So not only did I notice that, I went to go and put down the whip, so I had it in my hand like this, and then I went to go and put it down, and then whenever it landed, I noticed that it, was glowing gold. Um, And I didn't know at the time, like I wasn't paying attention to what it said after I completed the relic run. I just was like, holy shit, what just happened? Why is this a thing? So I went and tested it again with my personal favorite whip, the abstract whip. Its blessings are 30% cheaper, um, but the downside is you lose a heart. So rather than starting off a run with 3 hearts, you started off with 2 hearts, but blessings are 30% cheaper. So I grabbed this abstract whip, went into a run, grabbed the relic, and then I ended up blessing it. And well, I paid attention afterwards, and that's when I noticed it said whip blessed, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's called blessing the whip. I called it cleansing in my head up until that moment in time. Um, but yeah, so to prove this, or I guess show you how a run normally looks like, I'm going to take in a whip and bless it. So what whip do I want to do that with? I don't care about fall damage. Standing near Phantom Hills, half a heart every 2 seconds. Take damage when receiving a new blessing. So right there, in and of itself, this whip not good at all, especially with how many blessings you're going to be buying. But I guess if you bless it, standing near a phantom, healing half a heart every 2 seconds, honestly isn't that bad. But the only downside is if you're in a blue room and there's no phantoms in there with you because all of the people that I guess tried that temple died in the green room, like this whip kind of just becomes a basic whip after that. Um, Also, PSA, I was going for a blue relic earlier with this whip right here, this abstract whip, right? And so originally, whenever I blessed this whip, my assumption was, okay, if I go into a run and I die with this whip, not only will I have to re-buy the whip, but I will have to re-bless it. So I would have to obviously go back over to this little podium right here, buy the whip for 3 keys, and then it would be back to its normal. Blessings are 30% cheaper, but you lose a heart, and then I would have to go and grab another relic and then bless it again. But when I was in the middle of my blue relic run, the game crashed. And whenever I got back in the game, yeah, I had to rebuy the whip, but it was still blessed. So that's nice. I feel like that's subject to change because it would make sense having to re-bless a whip. I mean, it's not really that hard to grab a relic, especially if it's just a green relic. So I can only just assume that you would have to re-bless a whip if you die with it, um, or you know that your game crashes, or if you quit out a run, etc. But for now, if you bless a whip, it's permanently blessed. So that's good. Drop coins in water to hill, ordinary whip, gain 1 heart container. This is kind of stupid because, like, if they do stay permanently blessed, why would you ever want the Crikey whip? You know what I mean? Like, why would you want the whip that only gives you 1 heart container when you can grab the one that gives you 2? Um, Now, if whips can get unblessed, the downside would be the difference. Would you rather gain 1 heart and standing in water hurts you, which isn't bad because when do you stand in water, or would you like to gain 2, but blessings are 30% more expensive, which isn't really a good thing. But like I said, if you can bless both of them and they stay permanently blessed, why would you ever only want just 1 heart when you can get 2? So that confuses me. I don't really. I mean, oh, well, this is good. Chests contain 50% more coins, but phantom still coins. So let's go ahead and bless this. I don't really know how phantoms are going to steal coins. I don't know if it's if you open up a chest and then said phantom is opening up same chest, you just don't get the coins. I don't I don't really know how it's going to work, but honestly, it doesn't matter because there's only one explorer here. So this is the only phantom that can steal my coins. But honestly, for the sake of learning, go ahead and never mind. I took all of the coins. I forgot that they just kind of all magnetically pull to you. Also, PSA, see this trap right here? Boom, you can activate traps. So that's cool. I want to see how a phantom would steal coins before it's too late and I bless the whip and then I'm never able to test it out. But I'm not worried about it too much at the same time. But yeah, I remember hearing about this game about a month ago. Don't really know how I heard about it. I think I was just, I think I was on YouTube and I saw like a trailer to it and I'm like, wow, that looks dope. And then I've been looking out for it ever since then. But I don't know if that's how I learned about it. Regardless, oh shit. I was looking out for this game for a while. Here, let me try and do this. I know you can. Okay. There's usually, yeah, there it is. I want to say there's usually like a little hole up here where there's a chest, and then sometimes, which there is, so that's nice. One right there as well. Whoa. Okay. This isn't really hard to get. This is just kind of, I mean, we can try and just straight up run, but yeah, I don't really think that's gonna work out. So, literally do this. Okay, there's not spikes right here, so that works out. Boom, boom, boom. But that's why I don't really care for the whole immune to fall damage whip, because, like, you just gotta roll. I mean, there are times where I try and roll, like what happened earlier. I think that the reason why I'm literally missing a heart right now is because of fall damage. So there are times to where, like, I mean to roll, but I just don't. So I guess, but I mean, not really. I mean, why do that when you can literally get 30% more coins or make blessings cheaper? Which, by the way, kind of go 1-in-1 with each other. Also, whenever you see rocks looking mysterious like this, okay, in this case scenario, they're just normal rocks, but sometimes there's some shit lying beneath the surface, some dark secrets. Huh. That was a weird chest. Never seen a chest spawn like that before. Bada bing. Boom. And then that should be the end of that one. No? Oh shit. Okay, so we have a lot of coins. Also, PSA, so notice how I have a heart and a half out of 3 hearts. If you gain a heart container, I will not only go up to 4 hearts, but you also heal a heart while you're at it. So I would go up to 3.5 hearts. See? And then we're going to do it again. Because we just need health just to get the green relic for the sake of this video. And then wings is cool, so I'll go ahead and do wings. I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, then again, I did get 3 blessings right away, so maybe this one's better. But I don't know what's better, blessings being 30% cheaper or getting 30% or 50% more coins, actually. I mean, it's kind of like one negates the other in a weird way. Or not necessarily negates, but it's like they're one and the same in a weird way, but one's definitely better. I just haven't gotten down to the bottom of which one is better yet. Also, PSA, you can hit these pots, but sometimes green poison gas can come out of them, and it can hurt you, so watch out. But it's like, you can make blessings 30% cheaper, but you could also get 50% more coins. So regardless, you're getting blessings a lot faster than you normally would, but which one allows you to get them faster? I mean, honestly, initially I thought that the blessings being 30% cheaper would have been better, but honestly, I think that was the very first time right then that you watched that I got 3 blessings in the very first room. I think that before that, the most I got in one room, there's that green gas, by the way. But I think that before that, the most I got in the first room was just 2, with the blessings at 30% cheaper. But right there, that was 3 with the gain 50% more coins from chests. So, I don't know. I'll have to run some tests on that. Oh yeah, I forgot I have that slow fall. Ba-da-boom. Okay. And this one I just usually like, I like going right there, up to that one first. I mean, but see, now we're at a point to where, like, I don't know. I mean, 4 blessings already, pretty pog. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I have to leave for work in less than an hour, 58 minutes. Not fun. I could actually leave 15 minutes later than usual, but I like relaxing whenever I get to work. Just like sitting in the break room until I have to clock in. That's always nice and fun. Oh yeah, you can also whip chests. I don't do it too often for some reason, but you can if you would rather do that. was those, there's those sneaky rocks I'm talking about. Whenever that shit pops up on the screen, it's so fucking distracting. Okay, and then we obviously don't want to touch the Guardian because that is going to, that's gonna hurt if we do. Keep forgetting I have that slow fall. Oh shit. You ran right into that. Could have just done it the other way. Okay, that's fine. Nice, nice. Okay, so like we're on par for like a blessing per room, which I think is definitely better than the 30% more, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll keep running this one actually after. Um, yeah, I'm liking this one. I'm liking this whip. Lots of blessings. Blessings. And then normally, like for example, I'm getting the green key or the green relic. So like, what's the point in going for, you know, coins? They're not really gonna allow me to benefit from them. You know what I mean? Since like the run's ending after this, but at the same time, it's like I want to see shit. I did that to myself. I want to see if I can get another blessing potentially, just for like self tests. So okay, sometimes those rooms can have another one. So I think that if you accidentally crouch prematurely, like early, while you're in the air, you know, hit the button to crouch, right? Because you're normally supposed to hit it as soon as you hit the ground to, like, you know, roll, you know, whatever you want to call it. So I wonder if the reason why sometimes, it doesn't work is because okay, it's fine. I'm confident, never mind. Is because, keep on forgetting I have this thing. But, fuck. I'm trying to think. I just gotta get this brazier lit up. Okay. Let's hopefully heal some hearts. But I wonder if that's why sometimes if you use it prematurely while you're in the air, whenever you land, if it's gonna be damn near well, I'm literally 5 away. Impossible to get some shit going. Like land whenever you hit the ground. Fuck. If you use it too early, is there still a way to recover from it and do it whenever you hit the ground? That's what I was trying to say. Come on. There we go. Not the best, but better than just half a heart. I can take a full hit now. I mean, technically speaking, I could take a full hit with half a heart, but I wouldn't really need to. I just need to. I can take 1 fall damage and 1 full hit now. That's what I'm trying to say. I can take an extra fall damage or an extra hit, whole hit. On a technical level, there's differences. Okay, now we really don't need the chest for coin. There's another chest right there, but we don't care. This is a key room. Don't know how I didn't notice that before. I know I said I don't need the coin, but this is satisfying. Bada bing. I had a feeling it was a key room just by how that bottom thing looked. Oh shoot. The gas. I'm getting gas. Okay. So, we've done it. We've gotten the relic. Well, not officially. I mean, hell, I have died in this room once. So, it's my very first time actually being in here. Go and check out my Twitter page if you want to see that. So usually I always go left first. I don't know. I just feel left. Right? Boom. I'm not even gonna whip to this one. Boom. Double jump. Nice. I actually learned earlier. I was only under the impression that it was these 3 right here, and that was it. But there's one down here. So nice to know. Now normally you come down here and then whip up, right? Like that. I do want to test something I have a heart to kind of play around with. Yeah, okay. I mean, I did use the glide, but oh well. And then, you never know, there could be one back here. No. Oh! See, I did not know that before. I was like, you know what? I'm on video. Might as well check. And so while we're here, I'm gonna keep checking. Is there any other places this shit could be? No. Okay, we got it. So, before this run, this whip allowed me to take 50% more coins from chests, but phantoms could steal coins. Now, we never really saw the stealing coins in action, so even without this whip being blessed, this whip's already pretty good. But if you don't want to have to worry about phantoms stealing your coins, go ahead and complete a nice quick relic run with this whip, or any whip, right? And see, bottom left, bulging chests, greedy phantoms. Boom, right here, whip blast. Now they no longer steal coins. And now you have this nice, amazing, blessed whip that just says bulging chest. Excuse me. The green square is now glowing gold. And then, if we go and put it on the podium, I believe this one went right on this side right here, right? Boom. Looks beautiful. So that is the Blessed Whips mechanic. I'm going to assume that the reason why I can't buy any more whips right now, at first I was like, that must be because like that's all the whips that there is in the game right now. But I doubt. I highly doubt. I think what it is the last time I spoke to this dude right here, he told me to go and get a blue relic, which I have not been able to do because game keeps crashing every time I am in the middle of a blue relic run. But last time I spoke to him, he told me to go and get a blue relic, so I'm going to assume if I do come back with the blue relic, I'm going to be allowed to start buying whips with blue keys possibly, and if so, maybe those whips are going to go up here on these 2 sides, and then if that is the case and it goes onwards from there, then maybe you buy these ones with red keys, and then I don't know where you would buy whips at with orange keys. Regardless, though, I don't know if that's the case or if they just haven't added more whips. Also, we can actually test my theory, my question that I had earlier. Let's go ahead and go up here. Oh, wait, what's back here? Oh, those are the relics. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use that while I'm up in the air. So yeah, whenever you successfully dodge roll, or whatever you want to call it, on the ground, you see that symbol that pops up at the bottom? I think it pops up whenever it wants you to click it. So if I land and then I click it, yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to take fall damage right there anyways, but I think it's just simply if you literally time it wrong there. But sometimes shit just happens. I was able to manage to fuck it up earlier, but I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video, the VOD. I have to go to work in 45 minutes. Uh, I'm probably gonna still keep playing though, still keep the stream going. But as for the video, that's all there is to it. Blessed whips. Go and find you a whip that you like the positive effect, not necessarily the negative effect, but the positive effect. Bless that shit and run with it. This game's fun. Go ahead and pick it up. It's launch week right now, so it's 20% off. For two reasons actually. Not only because it's launch week, but also because it's the summer Steam game sale. This guy, does he have something to say? No, okay, he was making some noise. But go ahead, pick it up 20% off. So instead of it being $25, it's $20, but it's well worth, honestly, in the state it's in, it's worth like 30 bucks, dude. Um, they are going to update it over time, and I'm super excited for it. But yeah, that's all for me. Peace.